everybody, Iskall here, back on the Moonlite server and bringing you a new Let's Play episode, number 18, I believe it is, which is my lucky number, so this better be good. I got some bad news though. Unfortunately, as for the gold farm that we've been working on, I gotta say, thanks a lot to NOV who probably finally solved the mystery with the pigman not going through the portal. And I gotta say, I'm an idiot. Like, I am for sure an idiot in this build here. I don't know what I've been thinking, but that's probably the issue. I haven't been thinking at all. So, what am I talking about? I'll bring you up to speed in a second. First, I wanted to show you the little sky island that I started to make. Now, this doesn't have a bottom. It doesn't have the ice spikes that I was talking about the last episode, or icicle. But I got the ground going, and I think um, it looks very good. I really enjoy the mixture of gravel with ice and cobble. I think this color combination is very good and appealing. Now it does look a bit messy at the moment, but to be honest, that's a bit how I want it as well. And as I continue with this little island, I can put more snow in the edges maybe, and it'll be looking a bit better. But let me know what you think. I'm happy with this as a base design. This is what I was trying to explain in the end of the last episode down there. Um, but yeah, the bad news that I have to bring you, why am I an idiot? As you can see, we've got a bunch of pigmen in here, I think 12 of them. They've been pushed through the portal that is linked correctly, and they've been coming into this pit here. Now, why can't I get this to work? Because this here isn't a loaded chunk when I'm in the nether. We're not in the spawn area, so probably this is, this is probably what's going on, and this sounds very logical. Probably this chunk here is unloaded, and when chunks are unloaded and you push mobs into them, the mobs simply despawn. And that's the only logical explanation I can find why I can't get this to work. So this idea of having the nether pushing in mobs here, which is by far probably the most efficient gold farm or method you can do it, because that means that you clear spawn spots immediately in the nether, and yeah, the less spawn spots, the more likely to spawn is a mob. So, or the less mobs, the less entities, the more likely is a mob to spawn, is what I meant to say. But that also means that you need to have a loaded chunk on the other side, probably. I'm gonna say probably, which means that we can't do it. So I have to scrap this whole idea, and we only found this out after I built this sky island or base, and when I had built this, I kind of felt that this is definitely something that I want to keep doing. I want to keep doing another sky island over here. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I haven't had a project for it. And so I also need a gold farm, so I'm probably gonna end up, or not probably, I am gonna end up doing an overworld gold farm on top here, a big one, and then have the drops down to this room. And then probably do TNT killing so I can utilize a looting sword for the gold. Won't be as efficient, won't be as pretty, but it will at least work, and that's the most important thing, I suppose. Now, about the unloading or unloaded chunk, if you know anything else, or if I'm wrong in this and you know it, then let me know in the comments. I do appreciate any input to this, but that's the only logical explanation I can find. And yes, mobs do not despawn just because the chunk is unloaded, but the thing is here that we are kind of spawning them in by pushing them through the portal into an unloaded chunk, and that's why I think that's what's going on. So they do come through, by the way. If I'm standing here and someone's in the nether at my gold farm, they do come through, which also kind of confirms it. Right. I'm gonna do a lot of building off camera, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up some portals up in the sky. There are going to be 21 portal blocks, so 23 times 23. That's going to take a lot of obsidian. So I've just enchanted some new gear, and I'm going to be mining obsidian for some hours here. I simply don't have enough diamonds to buy it, to be honest. I'm kind of running low on that. But yeah, I'm going to put up a big um, obsidian base up there, and the way I'm gonna go about this, let me show you, is imagine this being obsidian, right? So I'd have it like that, and this would be a portal 23 wide. I'd come up like this, and then do also the height 23, so that the area in the middle here, this area, is 21 times 21, which means that many spawning spots per portal. And then I'm going to stack these, so I'm probably going to do so that I get a perfect square of them, so 21 whatever it is, with a gap 10 of them. And I think that would be okay. That would be not super, but if I'm up here, that would be okay. Number of gold drops. So yeah, I'm gonna do all that off camera. I'm also gonna put some bottom to this so it looks a bit better. And then I think, because I don't want to bore you more with building a gold farm, and then it, turns out that it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna finish the gold farm, and we're gonna have a look at the output instead. So in a few hours, probably tomorrow in my time, but in a few minutes YouTube time, we'll be able to see the results. So yeah, let me get started digging here, guys. Oh my god. He just appeared. He just appeared in my eyes, guys. He scared me. I had to get back at him. Uh, oh man. We got a gold farm, all right. We got a working gold farm. Look at that. I mean, these spawns are so much better than what I would ever imagine. Right, so let's see, how many people? 133. I've been AFK here at this spot for I'm not sure, between 7 and 10 minutes, and we've got 134 in now. I'm not alone on the server either, and I don't know how that affects pigment, but that's definitely acceptable spawn rates. I'm gonna blow them up. Some TNT. So I did. I decided to go with a killing chamber with TNT so that I can utilize a looting sword. Because if you place TNT down and then you push it so that it will land into water, so I got water going on there. Let's blow them up first. So I push it in, light up the TNT, and I take my looting 3 sword. Bam! That sound. Some of them actually survived, but yeah. So I got some water underneath. So if you have TNT, light it up so that it lands in water, doesn't blow up blocks. And if you hold a looting sword in your hand while doing that, then you'll still be getting the looting 3 enchantment thing, which is very nice. That's what we wanted. This actually doubles as an XP farm. I gotta be honest with you, I've of course blown up a few pigmen as I've been working on this project. Look at that, look at the XP. Wow. It was 133, and I think that makes out about, I could go from 0 to 30 and then from 0 to maybe 20, I think. Around that number. I will just keep coming like this. Very nice. I also pick up some loot here by when standing here. Right, so what I did as I was saying, place some portals up. I've actually been quite busy working here. It's been some days actually since I recorded the beginning of this episode. I decided to do all of it up until now off camera, pretty much. I got carried away building, and I hope that you can appreciate just having a look at the result for this time. So I wanted to show you what we've done, and I'm gonna head out to where we closed off the last cutscene, which is over here. So this is the Sky Island thing, and this is what we got now, and it's pretty huge. Um, it's absolutely not finished, so don't judge me quite yet. It looks extremely squarey, and I know that, but it's coming along. It's starting to take shape. I got some icicles, and I got some big windows. I want this to look um, like an ice palace. I don't know, but something along the lines like that would be cool. Now, because of the portals that I've built in there, you can see the portal blocks there. Um, it's a big square thing that I need to try and skin, and it turns out it's not super easy, so it looks a bit squarey, unfortunately. But the gold farm is the main purpose of this place, and it's definitely working. As for the build, I think I'm gonna add some towers or something, balconies. It's another suggestion I got from one of our players, on the corners here to make it look a bit less squarey. In a moment we can have a look from the distance as well. Um, then I decided to go with, I wanted this ice theme. As you can see, I've done some snow and stuff. I've never really done any icy or snow themes, so I got carried away, and I think it was a lot of fun to work with ice and cold, trying to build something that looks cold and chilly. And inside here, I put gold down like this because I want this place to look rich. Like all of the gold that's in here is from the farm already, so it makes sense. It's like I can store it like this, so if I need gold, I can always mine it out. That idea I think I got from Etho a while back. He did a very cool storage room where he basically just put up the blocks. Oh my god. We got 61 again. Let's blow these up as well, shall we? Push in the TNT, light it up, hold the looting sword, wait for the blast. That's loud. That's loud. And yeah, I got hoppers underneath. And they go into a little storage room here that I'm not super happy with at the moment. It's very small. But anyway, it comes around the corner behind here. You can see the hoppers there, and this is a sorting item set sorting system. Wow, that is too loud. Sorry for that. Turn off the pigment as well. That's better. Okay. So yeah, it gets sorted into here, and nuggets goes in there. Rotten flesh. I have to manually empty this at the moment though. The golden swords, they get thrown away immediately into a lava dispenser behind here. Actually, can we have a look? Yes. So the gold swords, they go all the way up here, and they will go into a dispenser that dispenses them into lava. Oh yeah, it's very empty in here, by the way. It's in Swedish what we call a fuskbygge, which is pretty much a sheet build where I've just not done anything behind the scenes. But anyway, it works. So items go up here and they travel down. I'm a bit concerned why there are no items in this at the moment. Maybe it is broken at the moment. I don't know. It was working anyway. Should be items flowing through as we speak though. Anyway, I'll have a look at that later. Let's repair this. yeah, I needed this XP chamber, or where you also get some loot. I needed that because I wanted the XP. It's nice to have a double farm kind of thing. And as you can see, they're stacking up. We're already up to I wouldn't know because there's XP orbs in that entity number. Then I put up an enchantment station, doing some enchanting with all the XP. Haven't got anything good really. I got some Unbreaking 3 books and that's pretty much it. I've been trying to get a Silk Touch pick because I accidentally destroyed one. So here goes. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2. Not superb. Let's grab some more XP. I just enjoy standing here, like slippery flooring and chilly, but you get a lot of XP. 34 again, so it's pretty good rates, and I'm actually I wasn't expecting this good rates to be honest, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, I think it's time for me to leave this place for now. This project turned out to be much bigger than I expected it to be. For sure, and the output of gold is good, which is what I needed, but I also want to continue to build in this area. I want to kind of create a second base, call it a second base maybe, because I really enjoy using these icy themed blocks. I think it makes a good combination using the acacia with stone bricks. That's my dog. It's guarding me while I'm playing Minecraft. Right, so yeah, I think it's a bit cold here, so I'm gonna head back to base because I want to show you what some of the guys on the server did to my base, my beautiful base yesterday. So I'll be there in a second. Guys, before we head to my base, I said that I'd give you the look from afar, and here it is. So have a look at that. I think in a way it looks kind of cool that it's squarey, but I don't know. It also looks looks like an old PC or something. It looks very squarey. The icicles I'm not too sure about, but you know, this. It's definitely work in progress, and as you can see, the sky island is just flat. So we definitely need a bowl for that as well. Bowl, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna save that for the upcoming few episodes. I'm probably gonna be working on this base a lot. I really enjoy it here. So let me run back to my base and I'll show you what the guys did. Right, guys, we're at my base. And as you can see, it's been happening some things here. It's been encased in glass. I feel like, do you remember the Simpson movie if you ever saw it? If not, spoiler alert, but I believe it was the Simpson movie. I may be wrong on that though, but where the government, they put the entire Springfield in glass because of some disease or something. I can't remember the reason. Anyway, I remember them putting them into glass. I feel that the guys on the server did this to me, so I'm kind of wondering what that is all about. But it looks kind of funny, and I gotta say, I've actually I've broken some of the glass already, so it was definitely completely solid except for the ceiling when I first arrived in. But I had to access some stuff, and I haven't had the time to kind of break all of it yet. And I also want to show you guys this. So yeah, they've even been at my cows. They've been doing the base logo thing. Let's go inside, and this is where I've actually been destroying some glass to access my stuff. But this wall here, the Death Games wall, was completely encased in glass. My bedroom. This area here had glass in front of every chest. I had to remove it because I needed my stuff. My food farm down here. This is what they did up there, by the way. You can kind of see what I've been using, which gives me a bit of perspective. I don't use these three a lot, which I knew. The slime farm. It's crazy. This is hilarious though. And down here, the villager room. I think they said they spent a good 2 full of inventories of glass onto this little project. The reason behind they decided to do this, as I've understood it, is because I don't know if that was in an episode or if I was just playing the game, but I was at my wither farm and noticed that it had been broken. The glass where I keep my mascot, Mr. John. Let's break this. Let's check the place over here. It's an S over there. Anyway, the glass had been broken over there, and was like a gas had shot it, and I got a bit upset for a moment that someone's used my wither farm, but they couldn't be bothered to fix it when they broke it. Turned out that was one of our new guys, Voro, and so I've been on his case for a few days about the 5 missing glass blocks. I've been kind of annoying to him, I guess, and he and Sibo then did this as a revenge to that. But yeah, wanted to show you. I think this is it's a bit funny. Now there's another thing we need to do before we close off this episode today, and it happened to, let me see, where's mine there? Yeah, I got some wither skulls. So I'm gonna need 3 beacons. So I'm gonna need to kill 3 withers here. The reason being that I was at spawn. We're doing UHC the other day, and we're at spawn. We're all rallying up, getting ready for it, and there's a beacon there that our dear player Gallet Head is owning, and it's a triple beacon, of course, and I kind of blew it up by mistake. So there was, what am I doing here? I'm not even sorting anything. Let's see, okay, where were I? So yeah, there was a triple beacon, and I kind of blew it up, or a creeper blew it up while attacking me, which was, yeah, kind of sad, because 3 beacons, that's a lot of wither skulls. Now luckily I've had my wither farm for a while, so always been gathering some extras I've just been keeping in my inventory, so I should be able to replace him. Oh, I didn't know I had this pickaxe. Huh, that's a ripper pickaxe. So yeah, let me get ready, let me get sorted. Probably need to do some get some more potions, and I'll be killing him in my wither trap. But let me get ready, and I'll meet you there. And here we are, and guys, I keep meeting these things. It was the wither skeleton farm, and now it's the trap. Sorry, Iskall fought the wither here and there, and he kind of destroyed a bit of the ceiling. Okay, that happens though in this trap, because it's not an ideal trap. I think we've had an episode here, so just have to replace the roof ceiling a bit. So let's see, I was planning actually on using some obsidian this time. I just need to check. I don't know if I've shown you this trap, by the way, but it's a good area for killing the wither, and the nice thing with it is that I got my beacon for the wither skeleton farm, you know, where I get the skulls, and that beacon is active here. So we're looking at strength and regen already, which is fantastic. I'm gonna do, I don't know if it stacks. I didn't really think about it when I was I don't think it will stack. Let's test. Didn't really think about that when I was no, it's the same buff when I was picking out the potions. But anyway, I think think we should manage. So basically, I'm gonna oh, my voice. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna place down the wither, skulls, and then I'm going to pull the lever when he spawns, and his head will get stuck in the ceiling. That's the idea. So placing down the skulls, letting him spawn, everything is ready, pulling the lever and just blocking that initial blast. Hopefully it's not too loud. And now it's going to be stuck for a little while, as you can see. But if you kill him quick enough, that will it will be fine. I think that was a bit loud though, so I'm gonna turn down the volume. Is it blocks? Not really sure. Just do that. But yeah, and then what I do is just that I repair it, because I can't find, or I couldn't find, a suitable place nearby when I built this farm. So it was kind of second best, and then this have to be done, unfortunately. But it's all good. It's all good. I can do the repair. So now, hopefully, the guys in the server, if they watch this episode, know how to repair the ceiling as well. Alright, I'm gonna do that 3 more times. Let's see, let's store the nether star. Go. Ice, yeah. Let me get 3 beacons real quick, guys, and we'll replace them at spawn and sum up the episode there. Okay guys, at spawn, I was checking the wither fight clip out, and I realized that it was very, very loud indeed, so I'm sorry for that. I didn't want to cut it out though. Wanted to show you my wither trap. So here's the issue at hand. As you can see, the beacon is no longer using beacons but coal blocks with torches on, because we thought at the time that maybe he wouldn't notice it. Hopefully he hasn't been online though, so I don't know. Also, an iron block broke, so I replaced it with a white wool thing in hope that he wouldn't notice, but let's repair that. So, I wanted to talk a bit about another thing that we've been doing on the server lately. We've actually been testing 1.8. So 1.8 snapshots have been out for a while, and we decided yesterday that we should try to update, and we did, and we're playing around with it. I went to the new lands and tried to get some new stone, the irodite specifically, but also checking out the granite and the other diorite stone, and they look absolutely fantastic, I must say. So I was really excited, and also building that snow or ice temple thing. I kind of wanted the let's see, what should we put here? Resistance maybe? I don't know. Yeah, building the the ice temple thing. I kind of wanted the new stones, but stone types, but it turned out that it wasn't as stable as we thought it was, or as we had read. The server kept crashing, and yeah, unfortunately we had to roll the server back, so we're still on 1.7.5, and if you ask me, I think there's definitely another month or 2 until 1.8 is released, and I know Mojang is going to release the 1.7.6 first. So yeah, wanted to give you an update on that in case you're wondering about the us not being on 1.8. But I am excited about the version, and I do think that it will be a lot of new fun things like the slime blocks, which also gave me an idea. I want to create a new shop. I want to create a slime mart shop somewhere around here, which is what I'm looking for, a good spot to do. I have claimed a piece of land up here a while back ago that I haven't used, so I should probably not. I should probably stop claiming it. Hello, zombie. If I'm not going to use it, or I put the slime mart here. I don't know. But anyway, we're not going to visit the cave today, guys. I've decided to do it every other episode for various reasons. I hope that you can live with that. But yeah, that's all I have in store for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please do give me some input on the ice temple, ice building, whatever it is. Maybe even tell me what it is. Um, and I'd appreciate any suggestions for how to make it look a bit less squarey. I've been trying with the towers, as I said, been trying with some balconies, but I can't really get it to work, to be honest. And I may just leave it as a big square thing, and that would be uh, funny as it is for being very square looking. But give me some advice on that, would be appreciated, and I will see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye.